There we go. Hi everyone, welcome to another live write-in. I hope you've had an awesome past 2 weeks because it's been 2 weeks since I've been here the last time. It is just a few minutes before 6 p.m. South African time, so I am actually sitting here admiring how pretty the light is in my room at the moment because I'm actually just starting as the sun has started to set because it's really that late here. But so it's actually quite nice, and I'm looking forward to getting some writing done. On my side, it's been really busy, so I haven't really gotten any writing in since, like, I want to say my previous writing actually. So the Saturday before last. So that was a bit mad, but other than that, I'm still alive, still healthy-ish, and still trucking on. So, and I see DL is here. So hi DL, welcome. Let me know what you are going to do tonight, and how has your past 2 weeks been, or have your past 2 weeks been? There we go. Sorry, I'm really tired today, so my actual English ability might be a slight bit dodgy today, but forgive me in advance. But yeah, so just in the chat, let me know how you're doing, and also just how what you're going to be working on. Are you working on any writing things today? Stuff like that, all the fun things. And then we can get started. On my side, because of the fact that I am super tired and I have actually been working until like a few hours ago, I am not quite sure what I'm going to be doing today. On one side, I do want to do something creative and productive, so I'm kind of deciding how I want to go about doing that, but I haven't quite decided yet because of the fact that I'm not. I'm worried actually at this stage. I'm a little bit worried about getting to a point where I'm giving myself burnout. Because to give you guys an idea, I started. I have an assignment for work where I have to do a video, and I've started with a video, but it's a 15-minute long video, and it's not just normal footage that you have to cut and then just like clean up like for YouTube. It's an actual like moving things around and putting things in and putting them, like letting them come in, letting them go out, stuff like that. So it's really involved, and it's been a bit crazy for me. So since I think I've gone almost, I'm just quickly doing a quick math. In the past 3 days, I've gone over 30 hours overtime already. And that's not just counting the actual time that I've been working. So, it's a bit, I'm really, I can actually, when I see in the video, I can actually see my eyes are a bit like, so I'm sorry about that, but now you guys know why. So I'm quite exhausted, so I'm not sure if I want to push myself to edit something specific, or if I just want to do like diary entries or what I want to work on. But I'll figure it out by the time we actually start getting into the proper sprints. I see DL said, I'm currently working on self-edits and revisions for sovereign duties. Nicely done. That's going to be cool. All right, so since it's just you and me for now, DL, and I'm not sure how long it's going to take for the notifications to go through, and if they go through, how many people are actually going to join today. So I think maybe the best thing to do is just get right into sprints. For in case someone actually watches this from the future, and you guys haven't actually been like on one of my streams, how this works is we do like a bit of an intensive thing where we start with 5 minutes, work our way up with every sprint until 25 minutes, and then work our way back down to 5 minutes. And we do chatting and talking in between, but we do actually go through these sprints reasonably quickly. And the idea is to get as much writing out of this as possible, especially if you're like me and you haven't had like time to actually get any writing. So this is what it's quite useful for. So in the interest of that, the first sprint will then be for 5 minutes, and yeah, we'll get going in a second. I just spotted that Books with Kittens is here. Yay! Hello, welcome, welcome. Let me know how you've been since the last time we saw each other, and also just let me know what you're going to be working on. And yeah, all the fun things. Did anything interesting happen? Stuff like that. Let me know. I want to know all the things. All right, so I'm going to start the sprint now, and then I will see you guys at 10 past the hour. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And time's up, guys. Let me know how you did. I decided to at least try to get some writing done or editing for my own stuff done. So it's going to be book 3 in my series, but I'm just waiting for it to open because being the big file that it is, my poor computer is struggling to get everything open at the moment, but it will happen. I see Ava is stopping by. She says, "Hey Misha, there's a ton of streams today and vids. Got a retreat, Wordstock, and regular Saturday streams. I'm hopping all over." Okay, but thank you so much for hopping in here for the little bit you can. So I really appreciate that. And yeah, and then Ava also said, "I'm working on a big writing goal today. Currently, that includes cleaning a 0 draft up into a readable draft." Ooh, nice. So I hope that if you are hanging around with me a little bit between all the jumping between streams and stuff, that I can at least help you in my small way to get there, like just make some writing time and all the fun things. Yeah, on my side, I don't think I have any actual goals at the moment. I'm just going to do what I can, see how much I am able to get through, and if I have any energy left, I would keep going. But at the moment, I'm just seeing what I feel like and trying it out and testing myself, and then I'll decide what the best course of action will be. Books with Kittens says, "I got something to drink, but now I will work on my murder mystery." Nice, very nice, very cool. Okay, so I'm not sure if DL is still here. Let me know how he did, but we'll see in a little bit. On my side, yeah, it's just getting to the point where I can actually start now. So it's all the fun things with like opening documents and stuff like that for now. But we'll see if I can get like at least one chapter finished. I will try. I'm not sure if I can or what my energy is going to be like, but I'll try that out. If that doesn't work, I might decide to just do a diary entry because I realized that I might have kind of spaced out on doing diary entries recently, and I don't think I've done one like in the past month. I'm a very bad diarist. I keep saying I'm going to write every day, and then I just kind of forget and get busy with other things. But I might do that. But yeah, at the moment, I'm kind of I'm a little bit sorry about. Sorry, dog decided he wants to talk. Okay. Okay. All right. So as I was saying. Don't you just love it when you have a dog who wants to just join the conversation? So yeah, so what I was going to say was, now I just have to underail my train of thought again. Oh yeah, I actually, I'm a bit sorry because I did so well with Nano. I think I got something like 58 hours of editing in last month. And I thought that if I could repeat that performance this month, that I would actually be able to even get to a point where I could call this round of edits done, which is awesome because I would be so much closer to getting the thing published. Unfortunately, though, this month has turned into a bit of a hellish one for me, so not quite fun. But like, for example, this is like the first time in 5 months that I'm working not only weekends but past 6 p.m. So I'm a little bit like about that because I don't really want to do that anymore. I used to do it a lot, but it's bad for my health, as it is for anyone's health. But for me, it's just kind of a thing where I'm trying to take care of myself a bit better, and this is not really the way to do it, but it has to get done. So that video must get finished at some stage, but it feels like I might have to just like get myself time off in this week that comes. Luckily, I can do that because I'm on flexible time, but at some stage I will need to give myself a bit of a break to kind of just get back to a state of equilibrium. Because right now I'm just like about anything. Let's see, while I was talking and getting distracted, let's see. Ava came in. She says, I changed names. Didn't mean to at least once. So I'm currently fixing names in this zero draft. How that happens. And laugh out loud. Oof, oof, oof. Yeah, okay, so my dog's going to start thinking you're talking to him. And then he's going to be like, "Rah, rah, 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 rah." And then Ava also says, and I don't like one character, so I'm removing her. It's becoming a negative, negative one draft. Nice, 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 nice. So I don't think I've ever needed to fully delete a character, but that does sound a bit like, yeah. Worst I did was at one stage I decided between the rough draft and the rewrite that I didn't really like a character. So just to clarify that, I also do zero drafts, but unlike Ava, I don't try to fix them up. I just go take out what I like and then I physically rewrite my entire book from scratch. Well, not from scratch, just with like the spine of what I liked from the rough draft going into the rewrite. So I also decided that I wanted to get rid of a character, and then I did that, and then I put him and another character back in. So I'm not really good at removing characters, but I love both. So yeah, although the one that I did say I was going to take out that kind of got back in sort of, he's not as major a character as I thought he would be in the beginning, and now he kind of plays an important role, but in a different way. So he's not really in the spotlight or anything that someone would really think of him as back in the story. Anyway, Ava says, oh yeah, she only exists in the first chapter, pretty sure, this useless character. Nice, okay. Then I get why you want to cut her out, because then she's not really contributing. All right, so with all that in mind, let's get into the next sprint. So that's going to be a 10-minute, and that means we will see each other at 27 minutes past the hour. So I'm going to count down, and then I'll see you guys. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And time's up. Let me know how you did. I managed to actually open the last of my documents. So to open my draft and 4 critique documents took me 15 minutes. So progress being made. But yeah. Okay. But and also I just checked and I saw that the last time I actually touched this book to edit it was the 5th. So yeah, that's a little upsetting. Oh well. Seeing if I get any feedback. Okay, so Books with Kittens. It's not showing in my StreamYard stream yet, but Books with Kittens did 117 words. Well done. Awesomeness. And just a little bit of kind of related but also unrelated news is that I might actually have someone jumping onto the stream with me. You guys might remember Jim from a few times back. Yeah, he's going to possibly jump onto the stream with me, and I did send him the invitation link, so I'm just waiting to hear back from him. But yeah, so if there's a new face jumping up, don't be alarmed. It is all planned. Yeah, all right, so let's see if that happens. But in the meantime, we can just keep going on our own little thing. All right, so I think it is now exactly past. So I think it just makes sense to, since we're at a nice round number, to just jump onto the next sprint. So yeah, 15 minutes. And yeah, all right, so going to count down, and then I will see you guys at 1:45. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Hey everyone, I'm just seeing a lot of people came in, so just a special hello to every one of you, and then also to just let, I think, I'm not sure, let me just check, I think Books with Kittens, and I'm thinking maybe DL Stewart was also still here, so just to let them know that that the sprint is finished. So if you guys jumped in for like the last 5 minutes of the previous sprint, also please just let me know. And let me know what you guys are working on today and how you've been, and just how you, if you did the sprint, how you did now. So all the fun things. And also, by the way, if I'm sounding a little bit incoherent, I'm really tired. I've had a really rough week, but I decided to sprint anyway because I need to do some writing. So, or at least do some live streaming, because otherwise people forget I exist, because I didn't stream last week either. So here I am. All right, so let me just check because we have a few messages. So Camille's here. Hi. She says, "Good morning, Misha. I just sent a ton of people your way. We have a lot of motivated writers working this morning." Oh, awesome. Thank you so much, Camille. Much appreciated. Yeah, so I will just, for any of the new people, I will just do a quick recap of how the stream works, and because it's not really difficult, but it's just like a little bit different from most formats that I have seen doing some writing streams with people. So it's just a little bit weird and different, but yeah. And Barbara's here. She says, "Hello, I'm new to your stream." Hi, Barbara, and welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy it and find value in it and all the good things. And thanks so much for joining. And the dawdling writer is also here. Hello. And Barbara just said came over with Camille's bunch. Much appreciated. And Firefly's here. Hey, Firefly. Thank you so much for joining. Much appreciated. Books with Kittens says 418 words. Nicely done. Well done. Very good word count there. And Ava says minus 80. Let's try that again. Minus 84 words and plus 346 words, give or take. Very nicely done. That's very, very productive of you, Ava. Well done. All right, so all right, so just quickly that recap that I mentioned. How the stream works is that we start at 5 minutes, and then for every writing sprint that we do, we add 5 minutes until we get to about, it either depends on how we feel, so either at 25 minutes or sometimes 30, but I think today's kind of feeling like a 25-minute day. So once we get to 25 minutes, then we work in reverse until we get back to 5. At the moment, we just finished the 15-minute sprint, so we've got the next one is going to be a 20-minute sprint, but I think depending on how we feel, we might actually end up doing 2 25-minute sprints on the way going back again. But yeah, we'll see how we feel after we did the 25 minutes, and then just decide from there, because we do it a little bit spontaneously sometimes. And when we say we, I kind of mean the royal we. I do listen to what people have to say in the chat, but because of the fact that there's always a lag between the chat and me, and I'm mostly alone, I kind of end up making the call about how many sprints we end up doing. So yeah, it's kind of like that. But yeah, let me know if you guys want longer sprints, if you want to go to 30 minutes, or how many long sprints you want, stuff like that. Just drop me a line and I can see if I can work it in. But otherwise, I'm just going to assume we're all happy with the plan for now, and I'm just going to keep going. All right, so not really seeing. Let me see what's coming in from YouTube side. Not much. Okay. So I think the best thing to do right now is just jump into the next sprint. So I'm going to count down, and it looks like if I start the sprint, it's just going to be 10:02. So I'm going to see you guys. Yep, I'm going to see you guys at 10 minutes past the hour. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And time's up, guys. Let me know how you did. I saw quite a few messages came in, so let's just quickly go over that again. So Ava said, I'm sprinting in the in-betweens too. Lots of things going on in YouTube land, but also in Ava land. Ha 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 ha. I'm working as much as possible, so I'm down for long sprints. More pressure to stay working. True. Very fair, very, very fair point there. And Key's here. Yay! Welcome back, Key. Let me know how you're doing and what you're working on and how the sprint went, all those fun things. Naked Firefly said, not writing or editing. Honestly, need a day, but wanted to support. Thanks so much. I really appreciate the support coming from you. And especially if you do need that day, because it means a lot that you're taking time out of your time off to come say hi. So much appreciated. And Books with Kittens said, I gotta go. Thanks for the stream. I'll catch the rest on replay. And I already thanked her for stopping by. And then, yeah, that's basically, I see the last message is just Ava writing to Naked Fireflies. So, yes. On my side, with regards to my sprint, it went okay. I think I'm slowly but surely getting back into a kind of groove, but it's not going very fast. But then I'm not as into the writing as I have been recently because, yeah, I kind of lost my momentum when I stopped writing about 11 days ago. So not the most fun ever, but I'm hoping that now that I'm getting into it, that maybe hopefully it gets easier and then I can just keep going. So let's see how that works out for me. Barbara said 182 words, took a lunch break. Just waiting to see because it's showing up in my YouTube stream, but not actually in my StreamYard. So unfortunately, I can't show the message as I usually do. Yeah. So anyone else got any writing done? Let me know. I on my side, I'm not exactly sure. I think because I'm actually editing at the moment, so I think I did like a page and a half. So that's not too bad, given the fact that I'm actually quite tired. So yeah, not too bad at all. All right, so the next sprint, I'm going to start setting that up for now. It's going to be a 25-minute one. I think what I'm going to do though is I'm going to set up the sprint once we get going. I'm going to go get some coffee because I need coffee. I really need something caffeinated at the moment to just get like a bit more conscious because I'm not. How's that saying? I'm here, but not all there. So I kind of need something. I need some help today to get me to that all there kind of stage, because yeah, most of you guys missed it when I mentioned it the first time, but I think with the exception of possibly Ava. But yeah, I've basically worked this week. That I'm actually more than 30 hours over my allotted hours. So I am really, 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 I think I've been averaging something like 14-hour days. But on some days, it wasn't like 14 hours every day. It was like, let's say 11 one day and 19 another. And that meant, yes, that I actually only slept for 5 and literally worked when I wasn't sleeping. So I'm really, really, really exhausted at the moment, but still sane and I'm awake, so that's also a good sign. But yeah, if I sound a bit like I'm doing that or like my batteries are running out, it's kind of that they are. So caffeine is going to be in my very near future. Let's see. So there's Barbara's word count. Yay! And then Ava says, I just decided to wipe a character or wipe a chapter out, so negative words for sure. Ha! Well, that's still good, you know, killing the darlings and things like that. All a very necessary part of your process, I'm sure. And Barbara also says, I eliminated a character this week. That was a lot of cleanup work. Yep, that sounds like a lot of work because every time that character's there and had any kind of influence on the story, it needs to be finished or fixed. Ugh, nah, sounds awful. I say that because I don't think I've ever managed to actually remove a character fully. No, I'm more of a, I would say I'm an additive writer. Like I start with the bare bones and I just keep adding things. So, which probably explains why I plan to write an 80,000 word book, split it at like 60,000 because I wanted it to be under 100,000, and then ended up with a 100,000 word book. So, yeah, I'm not good at removing things, but hopefully people agree with me that everything that went into it should actually be there, but we'll see. Dawdling Writer says, I finished the scene, which means I finished another chapter. Nice. My goal for the weekend was to connect 3 chapters, so only 2 more to go. Nice. Well done. All right, so I think with that, all that in mind, I'm not sure if anyone else actually took part in the sprint, so it's going to be interesting to see. All right, so I think that's pretty much going to be everyone who took part. If you guys, if there's anyone I didn't catch who did not yet get a chance to post their actual progress, just do that, and I'll come back to it during or after the sprint again once I've set this one up. So, oops, I forgot to take off the banner. There we go. All right. So I'm going to set us up, and then I will see you guys. I'm going to count down from 5, and then I will see you guys in 25 minutes. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And time's up, guys. Let me know how you did. On my side, I got myself my coffee. So, yep, got that. And I have, yeah, and then I got try editing. So I think I did another, like, I want to say page or something. This one is a reasonably clean scene, so I'm going through it a little bit faster now. So that's good. Let's see what's going on. It looks like we're actually lagging quite a lot from between the stream and me at the moment, so that's a bit annoying. But let's see. Key says editing, endless editing. Yep, I know the feeling. This does feel like a totally endless edit on my side because my book has I think I've been working on this particular book for like 5 years already, of which 2 of those years were spent editing. So I really want to finish it this year. Problem is, I don't quite know if I'm actually ever going to make it. So, yeah, so that's always like a question. So we'll see, I guess. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing okay with your sprinting. Let me know in your chat. I see Posey is here, so welcome, Posey. I'm not sure if we've met before. I don't think I've seen you in my stream. So if not, a special welcome, but otherwise also a special welcome if you have been here before. Thank you very much for joining. And yeah, let me know what you're working on. And yeah, so Posey just said, yep, I'm new. Cool. So special welcome then. And she also said, I'm a little behind. I just finished a meeting, but I have 307 words. Nice. Well done. And happy to be here. Awesome. I'm glad. All right, guys. So I'm not sure if anyone else is going to give me an update. I see it's actually my own video that's lagging that much. That's why I'm so far behind. Now I'm even. Okay, cool. Because I'm actually watching the stream on YouTube as well so that I can keep an eye on the messages because they come in a little bit faster. All right, so I think since I actually got my coffee now, I didn't actually do the long stream this time, so I think I'm going to repeat the long stream, and then we might decide to do another long stream. Oh gosh, how many times am I going to say stream before I actually realize I'm trying to say sprint? Because my brain, yeah, it's not quite there today. So let's try that again. I didn't do the long sprint because I was making coffee instead of editing. So I think I'm going to do another sprint that's a 25-minute one. If that works out, I might do another one that's either 25 minutes or 30-minute one. I'll decide how that feels, and then we'll go back down for 5 minutes at a time until we get to 5 minute sprints. Okay. Yay! Just another reminder, I am a bit feeling like my brain has been turned into a sponge. That would be because of the amount of work I've been doing, but that's why if I'm talking and I'm making no sense, it's kind of, I'm waiting for the coffee to kick in. So once that happens, hopefully I'll be a bit more coherent. That would be nice. That would be real nice. Right, so Barbara actually also said reading through my character arc notes and no words this time. Still a good way to spend your time. And Posey says, I'm working on a romantic suspense. Nice. Very cool. All right, so I'm going to set us up and let's get going on the next sprint then. So just trying to think. I'll just do the math before, so when I'm actually going to let everyone know when I'm doing the banner. So do the banner in a second. Okay, so I'm going to count us down for 5 seconds, and then I'll see you guys in 25 minutes. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Time's up, guys. Let me know how you did. I think I got probably 2 or 3 pages done this time, so not too bad. I'm quite happy with that. And I see just as the sprint started, Dawdling Writer actually said, new chapter, main character is on the run and being chased by the kingdom's mages. Cool. Sounds exciting. So yeah, let me know how you guys did. I'm seeing that my video quality is a bit iffy at the moment, so if I turn into like a real actual blur, I'm seeing maybe I should actually just quickly in the next sprint maybe just restart my browser. I think I'm going to do that. All right, anyway, so it's lots of comments coming in, but not really seeing them in my, there they are. StreamYard's being a bit laggy at the moment. Okay, so Posey says 294 words. Nice. Ava says about 500 since the last time I checked. Been up and down. Nice, well done. And Barbara says about a page of handwritten notes. Nice, nice, nice. Right, so just waiting to see if anyone else has any feedback on how much they did. But if not, it's time for us to start going backwards now. So the next sprint is going to be a 20-minute one. And it's coming in from YouTube. Not really seeing anything. Right then, so then I'm going to count us down and we can go straight into the next sprint. So I will see you guys at 25 minutes to the hour. All right, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And time's up. Let me know how you guys are doing. I did a few more pages. I'm not exactly sure because I forgot to see what the page was that I got started on, but I think probably did like 2 pages or something like that. And I now have a cat who decided she wants to also have a word. So yeah, that is a thing. My animals speak, and when I speak, they want to speak along with me. Hmm. Do-do-do-do. And yeah, I just quickly did a check, and it looks like restarting my browser actually did help. So that's good. Just in time for the last, I think, is it 3 sprints? Let's just see how many. Yep, we have 3 more sprints left. So 15 minutes, 10 minutes, and 5 minutes. So yep, probably a decent amount of time left to make doing the restarts like worthwhile or something. Let's see if actually almost forgot to turn off the browser or the banner. Let's see what the comments say. Okay, they're not showing up in StreamYard, but on YouTube, Barbara said, my dogs are napping. Cute. Sleeping dogs are cute. Awake dogs are also cute, of course. But yeah, there's something very adorable about them. And Dawdling Writer says, I took notes for the 3 scenes that I need to tie together for this chapter. Not sure how many words. Nice. And Barbara says, incorporating my notes, not a lot of typed words, but good words. Nice. Very good. And Posey says, 430 words. Yay! Awesome! Well done. Guys, you are killing it. Okay, so, maybe, yeah, let's just jump into the next sprint. It's going to be the 15-minute one. Yep, so I'm going to set the timer and then I'll see you guys in 15 minutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And time's up. How did you guys do? I think I got like, I think about, I want to say a page and a half. So I'm pretty happy with my progress. And I think by the next sprint, or at least by the one after that, which is going to be the last sprint, I think I'll probably be finished with one chapter. So that wasn't too bad for a night, which is going to be cool, especially because I keep having to work on my book. Otherwise, I'm never going to finish it. So, yeah. And overall, at the moment, I'm on page 719 out of 1,108 pages. So, yeah, lots of work left to do. So it's a good thing that I can get some stuff done, even if I have to go through chapter by chapter. Turn up the banner. Posey says 299 words. Had to backtrack just a little. Nicely done. For a shortish sprint like this, it's still a very nice word count. And yeah. See if anyone else also has some feedback. Barbara did 87 words. Nice. Well done. Right, so I'm not sure if anyone else has any feedback, because usually this time of day, I'm not sure if it's something to do with the way that the time zones work. Yeah, it could be. But usually this kind of part of the sprint usually tends to go a bit quiet, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's only like the three of us still writing at the moment, even though I have a few people watching with us. Dawdling Writer says, I got distracted by a need for snacks. As long as you got those snacks, it's still a good thing, and you made good progress. So a good way to spend your time. So snacking is a necessity. Right, so I think, I'm going to just go into the next sprint now. 10 minutes, so this is the second to last sprint. So it's going to be a quick one, and then we have one very quick one before I'm going to say goodnight. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And time's up. These last sprints always go so fast. I am, I think, yep, no, wait, 6 lines away from finishing this chapter. So I think somehow I managed to exactly do just exactly the right amount of sprinting today. So it's funny how that worked out. So yeah, so the next one is going to be the final sprint, which is only going to be 5 minutes. So it's kind of like, if you've been sprinting along with me, it will be kind of like the wrap up. But if you haven't yet, please do me a favor and hit like. And also, if you want to keep an eye out for future posts and updates and sprints and things, please hit subscribe and the notification bell, because yeah, those things are all very good for my channel, and it pleases those algorithm gods so that more people can actually find this channel. At the moment, my camera broke again, so even though I've been planning for like forever to start posting actual videos again, I haven't been able to actually do anything. And then when I just got to the point where I'm like thinking, now I have time, thanks to the fact that I can't exactly go out and do things. So my evenings are open. So I could have started recording again. And then when I turned on my camera, it was broken. So yeah, that sucked. So at the moment, it's mainly live writing streams that I'm doing like this. But at some stage, I will have some posts again. But yeah, anyway, if you want to know when the next sprints are happening, please do feel free to hit like and or to hit subscribe and the notification bell to make sure you get the message, although, or as sure as you can. Being YouTube, it doesn't always work, but anyway, let's see. Comments. So yeah, just Dawdling Writer during the sprint just said, why do certain words look like they're spelled incorrectly even when you know they're right? And then I just said, yeah, no, I know, because it's happened to me as well. Like, you start questioning, you get to like a point where if you see a word, you start questioning if you're actually even reading English anymore, or if you're even reading, because you're just like, you understand, you're supposed to recognize a word, but it's just not going in. I get that as well. And I've been getting it a lot these past few days. It happens to me, especially when I'm tired. And let's see. Dawdling Writer got 262 words. Nice. Barbara Howard got 134 words. Very good. He says, the final sprint, then food. Yes, nice. And Posey says 270 words. Nicely done. And she agrees that it's time to eat after this one. Yep, so just one more 5-minute sprint. I'm going to, and it's 10 past the hour, so I'm just going to start this up right now so that we can finish the sprint at 1:15. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And time's up, guys. Let me know how you did. I actually finished the last few lines of my chapter with 2 minutes left to spare. So, yep, that was pretty good. And the funny thing is also that the song that I was playing finished exactly just as my alarm went off to let me know that the 5 minutes was over. So, yeah, it was very funny how exactly down to the wire everything came today. But yeah, I have to say I'm not exactly sure how many pages that was. I could have checked, but now I've already closed my document. But I probably did like a total of I think 12 to 14 pages of edits. So yeah, pretty happy with that. And I think the next time I edit, I'm probably going to reach the 2/3 mark of the book. So yeah, I am actually feeling like I'm getting somewhere again. So that's good. I might want to get like a, yeah, just maybe a little editing session in tomorrow again, if possible. But I know I'm going to be working again, doing that video for my job. So yeah, I'm not sure how much time I'm going to have, but I guess we'll see. Barbara said 68 words. Nicely done. And Posey said that was quick, 70 words. Yeah, those 5 minute sprints are really fast. You kind of feel like you barely hit play and then they're over. But yeah. All right, so I'm just going to wait a few minutes longer to see if we hear anything from Key or from the dawdling writer. But yeah, it's in the meantime, I just want to say thanks to everyone who did take part in the sprints with me tonight. I really appreciated the company, and special thank you for everyone who's been here before, all the regulars, and also a special welcome to all the new kids, because I just love meeting new people on here. It's awesome, and I really appreciate that you gave me a chance. So yeah. At the moment, I also realized I haven't been particularly talkative tonight, mainly because I've been so sleepy. I've not been able to really figure out creative and fun or interesting things to say, so I just kind of jumped straight into the sprints and just got that done. Yeah, so Dawdling Writer says 53 words, nicely done. And Barbara says, I like your format, glad to be part of today's sprint. Thanks, I'm glad you like it. It's something I kind of stumbled onto one day that I decided to give a try, and I found it's nice, and it's a bit different from other ways of doing these sprints, so I kind of enjoy it. For myself as well, I find it's nice to start like with a very short sprint and building up, because especially when I haven't been able to write in the week, I find that doing those shorter incremental bursts that go longer and longer actually helps me get into that mode of writing again, rather than just aiming for a longer sprint that kind of just feels overwhelming if you're out of practice. And Dawdling Writer says, do you do these streams every week? Yes, I do. Last week I skipped because I saw this job for the day job coming, and I was trying to kind of conserve energy for all the help it did. But overall, unless I announce on Facebook or on the Discord group that I won't be sprinting, I always sprint on Saturdays. And my sprints start at 6 p.m. South African time or noon Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, that's pretty much a constant. And my sprints pretty much tend to last like 3 hours and a bit, like they are at the moment, because of the fact that I do the whole build up to 25 minutes and then going back again. So it takes me about an hour and a half to get to the 25-minute mark, and then going back, and then with like little chats in between and things like that, so that it's not just talking or not just sprinting the whole time, but it kind of varies a little bit, but it's more or less the kind of schedule that I'm working on. But yeah, every week, and sometimes I do some like pop-up sprints and I show up in places and things like that, but it's not that common because of the way that my schedule works. But definitely on Saturdays, because I try to write on Saturdays for no other reason, so that I can get some writing done if I can't write in the week at all. Barbara then also asked, are you on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook? Yes, yes, and yes, although I have, to be honest, I've been quite inactive on all of the above. The issue with the social media at the moment is that, I kind of fell out of it a few years ago, and then I came back just in time for like people to be super negative and things. So I've kind of pulled back from it a little bit, but I do have a presence there. My Twitter, I have 2 Twitter accounts actually. The one is kind of like more my technical writing and editing kind of Twitter, which is like the more writer side of it, which is probably what you would be more interested in, which is Misha, at Misha MFB. So let me just write that. So Twitter, let me just write it down and you guys can. Sorry, I just have to think about what that one address is, so let me just check those before I point you at the wrong thing. Yeah, I was actually correct, but I always second guess myself. All right, so there we go. Those are my handles. I've got another one as well on Twitter, but that's more for like fans of my writing, which I'm not sure would be quite applicable. So I'm just not going to share it at the moment. One day when I actually have some new stuff and I want people to follow my writer account, like maybe I should say this one that I shared now is my writer account and the other one is my author account, if I can put it that way. It sounds weird, but like it's kind of different personas. The one is more like technical and talking about writing stuff, and I've kind of realized that most readers don't care about writing stuff, so unless it's like talking about my characters and things like that. So I kind of separated like that into 2 accounts, but one day I'll kind of direct people towards the other one, but otherwise this is the big one. Yeah, I see Barbara just said yes, it can be very negative. I removed almost everything that's not writing now. Yeah, it's kind of the same. I've been in a process of trying to do that. I started last year already with trying to remove everything from my Twitter, just to clean it up. But the issue with that is that, see, the problem is that I've had a Twitter for, I want to say 12 years now, maybe a bit shorter because I don't think Twitter's existed that long now. But yeah, basically, let's say around a decade. I've had Twitter for about a decade already, and it's been I've built up quite a lot of people that I followed over the years, and so it's actually really hard work for me to sort it out. And yeah, and the thing is, just to get to the point where I can sort that out means that I actually have to read what people post, and then when I'm already feeling a bit stressed and stuff, it's just like no. So I will get to that, and I will sort that out at one stage. I'm kind of honestly kind of thinking about putting up a list of people I do want to follow and just unfollowing everyone. I'm just starting with a clean slate, but I haven't decided, so I'll see about that at one stage. But yeah, all right. But guys, I am going to sign off. Oh, wait, before I sign off, I just saw that the message came in from Barbara, but now it's not showing in my StreamYard. Almost, I was so rude. Barbara said, yes, mine since 2008. It used to be fun. It takes time to clear out the junk. I hear you. Yeah, and the problem, of course, is that the more it's not fun, the more people kind of do stuff like automating their tweets and stuff like that. And then it just kind of makes it even worse, because now if it's not like political stuff and people ranting at each other and being rude and upset and hell knows what else, it's also between that a lot of spam. So it's like, yeah, it's just something that I have to do at one stage. But it's one of those, that today is not that day sort of days. But yeah, if you follow me, at some stage I will check in and follow you back. But at the moment, I'm not very active. You're probably going to have better luck on my Facebook page, because I do check in on Facebook quite a lot as part of my job, so I can actually notice when things are happening. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to follow my private account, that's going to be a bit difficult. I'm not going to share that on here, because I don't know which crazies would actually come look for me. But if you know where the AuthorTube webpage is, I think you might be able to find me there. But yeah, that's going to be the closest I'm going to be able to say how to find me. But yeah, thanks again, guys, and I really hope that you guys have an awesome week and may it be very productive. And then I will be back next Saturday. Once again, just as a recap, 6 p.m. South African time, noon Eastern Standard. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure that you get notified, or as sure as you can, given that the notifications don't always work. But yeah, whatever. Yeah, and then I will hopefully see you guys soon. But thanks so much for watching, and thank you for coming and supporting me and my channel in this way. I really appreciate it. And yeah, love you all. Bye bye.